I had less nagging about starting 60 seconds after I normally do when I wait for a fucking corporate job. It was more relaxed than a corporate job. I fucking clock in one time, 1 minute late. I clock in because I waited for my stream to start. You know, I have to wait 45 seconds for the stream to start. And because, look, you might work a terrible job, right? But if you work a job where they're like, well, if your computer takes 45 seconds to turn on, you should be there 45 seconds early. No, I clock in at past, all right? Clock in, clock out. I don't clock in at 10:29. I don't clock in at 10:28 to make sure I'm ready. I clock in on time and I clock out on time, all right? Fucking motherfucker doesn't see the 7-hour streams I do sometimes, no? They don't see that, no? No, you want to criticise one time, I press the go live button, all right? Well, you can still watch a started soon screen for a minute while I make some G Fuel. How about that? How about that? No, my camera's broken now because I've turned my fucking thing off. Turn my fucking fan off for a second so I don't blow G Fuel everywhere. All right. And it fucking ruined my camera. It's going to do it again when I take it back on, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that for free. You watch that started soon screen. Here's me coming on to celebrate our achievements. Here's me coming on to celebrate our achievements, and all I get is fucking shit. All I get is fucking shit. Shit from my colleagues. We're supposed to be a team chat. Watch, my camera's going to go off and watch this. See? Told you. Wow, just unprofessional. Yeah, you want to see unprofessional, you should see the Hellstorm Wargaming stream. Oh, wait, here you are. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and MPs, welcome back to Hellstorm Wargaming. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to this Wednesday live stream. Hello. How are we doing today? Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for popping by. My name is Mike, and I really appreciate you. How are we today? How are we? Hello. Tune in for the content, stay for the rant. So true. Let me say to everyone who's tuned in live, we got Pal Pilgrim. Good morning, mate. The bubble popped, I wish. Well, we can't have everything, you know? We can't have everything. We're getting there, though. Hot Good Paint says late storm. Always, mate. Me, I'm always late, clearly. Raziel, hello, mate. James Ellis, it's 10:31. Where is he? I was literally right there. I was literally right in front of you. I was here the entire time. The AI got him. Half day. Fucking hell. I don't even wear a watch, chat. You have to donate more. I don't even own a watch. Clock in Storm. Nice. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so welcome, mate. These are time splitting device. What a throwback. What a throwback. That's on bed hair. What do you mean? It's not bed hair. I've been in the shower, mate. I've styled it. And by styled it, I mean I dried it with a towel. Do you not like it? Do you not think I look like unkempt, but kind of like in a hot way? You know? Like a... that sort of way. Yo, Diowag! Let's go, Diowag! Thank you so much for the 61 months, dude. Holy shit. Holy balls. You are number... one step forward in the war against Skynet. Excuse me? Oh, that's fine. There you go. You are number 10. Diowag. Thank you so much. You are number 10 in our giveaway this month. It is July. Happy July, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed their payday, and I hope you made it last more than 12 minutes. You are in the July giveaway. We're going to be giving away a 40k army box set. I haven't confirmed which one yet. I completely forgot yesterday whilst I was filming, but I will hopefully confirm tomorrow what box set is being given away. But we're giving away an army box set this month to anyone who supports the channel with a membership, anyone who super chats, anyone who gives memberships, or sends a super thanks thing. The other way to pay money. You can also enter for free by typing in the chat !T_C to get the full details about the giveaways. But we do give away something usually, not a promise, but usually every month we give something away. We recently gave away Armageddon. Then 2 weeks later I gave away the orc side of Armageddon. Steve Whittam, if you're watching, make sure you come claim them because I've not heard from you and I don't know where to send them. But we'll be giving away a 40k box set. I probably won't be giving away an old world box set. I'm sorry. Purely because it's another 2 weeks to get one. I don't want to like promise an old world box set and then for it to sell out. So it's probably going to be a 40k one. So, I think the phrase is hot mess. Yeah, and it's hot, right? That's the thing. No, wage comes and goes too quickly. Truly, bro. Truly, that is life. Sadly, that is life. I found. The new Battle Force box sets are lacking. Yes, they are. I know for a fact that a certain place I work quite closely with has a bunch of box sets available. Not necessarily the latest ones. I could get one of the latest ones. I was honestly, I'll be straight up. I was going to try and get the guard one because I think that's pretty good. You know, I thought that the guard one was pretty good. But there are some other ones available. I know they've got, for example, a Red Corsairs one. So like, my plan is to have a look what they've got, see what's coming in, and then make a decision. But I forgot to ask what was coming in. So, because I don't know if they've all sold out yet. So that's where we're at. Oh, hey, thank you for the 51 months, dude. Appreciate you. Oh, hey, he's a parasocial member. One of our highest tiers. That's the thing. I haven't asked him. I haven't asked Elliot what he needs. Arhaney's parasocial, 5 entries. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate it. So you get 1 entry for every member, 1 entry for every £5 super chat. Every gifted membership, you get an entry. And then if you're parasocial, you get 5. If you're coaching, you get 10. That's how we do things around here. But it's free to enter, like I said. But, you know, it's more an incentive to support the channel. And get this number really high. Look at it. It's number 2. Too cringe. So what were the box sets on pre-order? Battle Forces. Order yours now. The amount of Battle Force boxes coming out lately seems like 4 times what we got before. Yeah, they are basically what they've done, right? And it's like economics 101 is that they know we live in a cost of living crisis, right? They know that everything's well expensive and they've had to put their prices up as well, you know? All the prices, the price rise and etc. has gone up. So what seems like a really good deal, a box set where you get a bunch of stuff at a discount. So what they're doing is making you buy stuff you wouldn't necessarily buy, but you think it's good value because you got it cheaper than you should have done. So you're still buying the same amount. They're selling kits they weren't selling. They're selling kits they were selling, but more of the shit they weren't selling as well. So it's kind of like a win-win for everybody. You get some stuff you don't necessarily want, but you get it at a discount. They sell more stuff that they weren't going to sell normally. So that's kind of like why they do Battle Forces, but it's kind of like a late stage issue that you started to see where they've gone, the only way that we can sell this amount of stuff at a continued rate is to keep selling like bundle deals, you know? It's a sale, essentially. A Battle Force is like a sale, but it's like very specific, you know? It's not like 20% off the store. It's 20% off these specific kits when you buy them together, you know? They've just realized that the old one-click bundles that they used to do were terrible, so they put them in a cardboard box. Save on cardboard, can pass that discount on to you. So, yeah, so these are the new Battle Forces. I won't lie, I almost thought about getting this one just because it comes with 10 Deathwatch, but then I was like, 10 Deathwatch is just one kit in it. So I'm paying 65 quid for a flyer I'm never going to use. So we've got a Battle Force Chaos Space Marine Warband. So these are all £160. This one is pretty poo. Right? This one, I think, is pretty poo. That's the thing with it. It's £160. Like 2 years ago, this has been 100, maybe. You know, this has been a fucking combat patrol almost. Is it Snap Fit Marines? No, they're not. Push Fit Marines, even. That one's pretty terrible. The Tyranid one. It's just fucking Leviathan. It's just like for 20 Hormagons, some Rippers, and these twats. How many Hormagons do you get? Oh, it's 10 and 10. Okay. Deathwatch box is £42.55. Alright, so that maybe is worth getting that box if you want Deathwatch. Yeah, this box is pretty bad as well, right? Yeah, Tyranids one's pretty terrible. Why is there 4 Von Ryans? Oh, it's 3 in a lictor. Idiot. Idiot. Necrons. Also not great. I think the problem is with all these battle forces is all of them have come in starter sets. not recently, but like, and not in the too distant past. You know? Like, warriors. These are cheap as chips. They're cheap as anything, these warriors, because they're fucking Indomitus. Had fucking mountains of them. Play one's awful kit to build as well. This is a really old kit and it used to be 20 quid. You got more in the 10th edition Tyranid wise than Tyranid Battle Force. Yeah, like Leviathan had, it feels like a very similar amount of stuff, you know? And that was half the set. That was 120 quid. I just realized the fucking guard one, it's not much better. The guard one is the old Cadian starter set. Well, with a Basilisk and a Regal Dawn and no Codex. Don't disrespect the barb guns. Yeah, I mean, don't use them, but they were a cool kit. Why does my camera keep going off? I need a new cable. The guard one's probably the best one just because you get 2 bits of armor. You know? Do you do pricing sales out of the market? No, they're not. There is no market. They are the market. You know? When it's like Apple versus Android, it's still a phone. You know? It's still a phone. This isn't like Apple versus Android. This is Apple versus Apple. You're either in it or you're not. There's a wargaming supply in the market, yeah. But they're not competing. They're in their own league, you know. No other companies competing. Yeah, they have like, they don't technically have a monopoly, you know. They don't technically have a monopoly on like wargaming. But like they could charge whatever they want because people keep buying it. And it's like, you can't buy Warhammer from other people unless it is a rip-off, you know, like a copy or whatever. Which is like, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's like, you can't really say they're pricing themselves out of the market because they are the market. This Battle Forces isn't bad. How much is a Roguely Dondon at that right minute? It's like 60 quid. How much is Roguely Dondon? I hate that filter is where the source is, by the way, and I've hated that ever since they made this website. £63 quid. Yeah, okay. Well, 13, 17-year-old could afford these. Who says 13, 17-year-olds are their market? You know, 13, 17-year-old gets a £100 box and calls it a day. You know? They're not trying to sell to 13 to 17-year-olds. They're trying to sell to you, mate. And me, 30-year-olds with a disposable income. That's their market. It's not 17-year-olds. 17-year-olds don't have enough money. You know? If you want to play Warhammer and be a 17-year-old, or a teenager, let's just say, it's your mum and dad buy you a kill team box and call it a day. They buy you a combat patrol and call it a day. And then they hope the dad gets into it and he buys fucking battle forces coming out of his arsehole. I think the idea of Warhammer being marketed to teenagers is quite funny because it's just clearly not that market. Some teenagers are in it. They'll enjoy it, you know, but it's kind of like getting involved with dad and fishing, you know what I mean? It's that you're getting to it as a kid, you can't afford it, and then when you got adult money, that's when you can afford it, and that's when it goes fucking delulu. I look at the prices of things, you know what I mean? Like, a kid could barely afford a left... I don't know what kids get in pocket money, probably more than I ever did, an equivalent. But like a fucking lieutenant in Reaver armor is £25. What kid could afford that? You know? Obviously, they get more money than I would have when I was a kid, but like even fucking, like comparatively, 25 quid for one model. Are you joking? What was the thing Tom said on Painting Phase back in the day? The key demographic in GW stores was 30 to 50-year-old mums. Yeah. Yeah, buying for husbands and kids. When I was a kid, I used to go to my local GW every Sunday and I would buy a £5 box of Guardsmen. Yeah, totally, dude. I used to have loads of Chaos Space Marine bikes. The reason that for it is because they were £6 each, you know? Kids can't even use eBay now because there's a sub-market of like AA games that buys all the cheap shit to flog it higher. Look, bro, not even a lie, right? Not even a lie. Side comment. Do you mind? Do you mind, bro? Do you mind? Side comment. What the fuck? Is it my fan that's fucking it up? Side comment. If anyone super chats or donates, this will count up. Okay, it'll count up. If we get to 5, I'm going to give away a Steam game. All right, I've got a few Steam games to give away. If we get up to 5, fuck, what's happening, dude? I need a new cable. Yeah, AA games is like a huge one. I know I spoke about it on the channel before, but do you know like what will count up? Send a super chat and you'll find out. It'll pop up on screen. If we get to 5, it'll go up. The fucking, whenever I've like, do you know if I've done a video and I've gone like, oh, I've made these and now I'm like going to sell them on eBay if you'd like them, you know, I like kind of like auction things off. Like a prime one was like the Plague Marines that I did. I auctioned them off on eBay to fund more videos, right? Because I was like, I spent fucking 90 quid on some Plague Marines when I've got 60 already. I'd like to get some money back, you know, because I needed the Plague Marine kit, the Horus Heresy kit, which I didn't own, and then all the tools to do it. So I was like, I'll sell them off and make some money back so the video's cheaper. But also at the same time is if people want to own these because they like them, they can have them. Here's 20 Plague Marines, you know, for like a fairly decent price, I would say. I think I put them on 99. If I do anything like that, I put it on 99p with no reserve. And it's like, if someone gets it for a really cheap price, mega, if someone pays decent money for it, then great for me because it's just funding the channel. Kind of like a win-win, right? I've done it like 4 times. Every time it's been bought by AA games or AA Wargames, whatever they're called. Every time. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think they're a fan of the channel. I think they just buy everything and they just put like a fat bid on everything. And then they just split it and sell it higher. I think they probably just took my 20 Plague Marines, split it into 10s, and then sold it for like... I think they only sold for like 70 quid, you know what I mean? Maybe not even that, it might have been 60, right? I think they just split them and then sold them for like 40 quid each. It's like, bruh. Bruh. I don't know if I'll be able to look. But either way. You can't rely on eBay for deals now because of them. Yeah, supposedly... I'm not going to name who it was just in case I don't know his name, but supposedly there's like someone in my chat who's quite well known who used to work for them. Yeah, they said they like had like $2,000 a day or something to spend and they just bid on everything. Like everything. So I think if there's not like a clear like back and forth with bidding, people get turned off as well. So Vinted has replaced eBay as my go-to for Warhammer now. No, yeah, I use Vinted for a little. I've used it a couple of times. Bought some like Gunpla stuff off there. I got my Jeep Red statue. So I won the G-Quok statue in Osaka. Osaka. No, it wasn't Nagoya even. I think it was. Tell a lie, third one. It's fucking Kobe. I remember. I won the G-Quok statue in Kobe, right? And it was one of those machines, you know, where it's like it's the two sticks and you got to knock it through. 2 tries. Second try, I won that G-Quok statue. So it cost me £1 because it was like 100 yen a go. It's like 50p a go. Got it in 2 tries, chat. Knocked it out of the park. You know, if you haven't seen them, let me see if we can find one. Arcade, push through. I don't know what, I can't remember what it's called. Right, I'm gonna have to watch a short, but it's this one. It's like this sort of shit, right? So they put like a figure on it. Gonna mute it. And you gotta lift it but push it through, right? And I did something like that, and then I managed to lift it through somehow. No idea how. Absolutely no idea. Because what they're like metal rods, but they're like covered in like not sticky, but like really grippy rubber like sleeves, basically. Right. So shout out to Crane Game Hacks for having this video so I can actually show what's going on. But it was one of these, right? It was one of these. And I won it on the second go. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Had to get it in the plane. Absolutely massive. It's a really cool statue. But yeah, it's this sort of vibe. And I got it on the second go, so I was really chuffed. And then I was like, oh, I want the other ones. And obviously, all the things with like Japanese crane games is they're really fun. You know, it's funny because like on that same trip, I won the G-Quoks. So that thing there, I'll grab it. I'll grab it. One sec. Oh, he's not getting it for Nova. It's big. It's big, you know what I mean? It's like 12 inches tall. Sleepy G-Quoks. Alright, Sleepy G-Quoks. Won that for £1. Absolutely beast, right? It's not all fun and games, though. Oh, I don't knock the goop over now. Oh, God, everything's getting knocked over. I'll do. Won that for £1. Okay. Won that for £1. Went to another crane game in Osaka, and I was trying to win Pen from Evangelion, right? No word of a lie. Chat, guess how much I spent getting this fucking Pen. Guess how much I won that one, second try, all right? This was a traditional great crane game like you see at fucking Scarborough or whatever. Have a guess how much it cost me. It is an Evangelion penguin that says Pen 2 because his name's Pen. It was actually limited edition. You couldn't buy this. The thing is with this, with Ava Pocket, is exclusive to crane games, whereas like the figures you could just buy. Great guess, Marty Marv. £45 something I spent on this fucker. And then I looked on eBay, it was like 20 quid. So it comes and goes. Your luck comes and goes in arcade games. Georgie was convinced that because I was doing it for so long, and then the staff started coming over and watching. And if you spend enough at Japanese crane games, they'll make it happen. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not a scam. If you spend enough, if you keep trying and keep giving it a good go, they'll come and help you out. But he kind of like came in and rearranged it, and I missed it again. And then he walked away. And then I suddenly won. So Georgie's convinced he walked into like a cupboard or something to turn on like do not drop, do not let go type thing. And then turned it back off. And then he came, as soon as I won, he came back round. Clapping. Clap, he knew I'd won. Georgie's convinced he went into like a little cabinet, turned the switch to be like, don't fucking let him lose this one. He's like, don't let him walk away. He spent too much. We can keep him. And then we'll turn it back off again. So it comes and goes. However, the reason I was telling you is because there is more of these figures. That is the G-Fred, as you can see next to it. All right. And on eBay, they're like 50 quid or something. I was like, I'm not spending 50 quid. Like another one. And I was like, Georgie been using some vintage stuff. She's been selling some like books or whatever on there. So I had a look and I was just like, I just searched G-Quocks. Who fucking popped up? G-Fred, how much? 8 quid. All day, mate. All day. 8 quid. Got another one. That's £9 worth of display and it's two 12-inch figures. How cool's that? That's sick. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see my little Gundam shelf. I love Gundam, as you can see. 9 quid for those two fuckers. How sick's that? I've got a Goof that I bought, Bill. I've got a little Afram that Billy got me. Got a little Justice. Got my little speaker that I also won in a crane game. It's a terrible speaker. But I need to sort these cables out because I've got some like little cases from Trident Future Works. Hashtag ad, they were free. That light up. But I need to sort them out. But yeah, so I got the G-Quote speaker that I won in a crane game. I won this on a crane game. And then I bought this. And then I bought this. And then that's the G-Quote figure that I won built. And then yeah, there's my Ava shelf above it. Next Japan trip, you should do a crane game stream. Oh, bro, that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick, actually. Yeah, next, if I go to Japan again, I'd love to go. I can't really afford to go again. It's not cheap. Well, it's not as expensive as you think. It's not a cheap trip. It's good. It's a good $2,000. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I go again, I'll do a crane game stream. That'd be sick. That'd be so beast, actually. Those games are set to certain amounts before they pay out. It's an old fairground scam game. Not in Japan, mate. Not in Japan. It's different. They're not allowed to do that. It has to be skill-based, but they can make it easier, you know? Only 2K to go to Japan. I was expected to be like 5 or 6 for 2 of us. No. No, don't go with the company. Just book it on Skyscanner, mate. So, both times I've been. Also, time of year. If you go like this time of year, it's going to be more expensive than going in like the winter. That's why me and Georgie, we keep going in November. You know, there's a reason. It was like 600 for flights each. And then like 600 for the hotels for 2 weeks. So. And yeah, then that's the problem is it's spending money, mate. But yeah, I've been pretty open about it. I flew with Air China both times. Sassy, if you shoot us a message, I'll send you Georgie's little like how-to guide. Did you fly economy and how bad was it? Yeah, we flew with Air China economy. It wasn't great. Wasn't great, won't lie. It's not the worst thing I've ever done in my life, you know, but it's pretty bad. Message Sea-Dog VA. I would, Firefist, I love that you think I'm famous enough that I can message someone like Sea-Dog VA and go hang out with him. I really appreciate it. That is very kind of you to say this morning. Worth it, yeah. Like I said, 600 quid return each. Yeah, fucking baller. Baller. It's not fine. Like, people always say, like, oh, I'd love to go to Japan, I can't afford it. It's like, if you go to fucking Spain, it's like 1,500 quid, you know? It's only a little bit more. So do it while you can. Do it while you can. If you got fucking legs, you got a bit of money spare, you're like, oh, I might go fucking Benidorm, or I might go to fucking Mallorca for a week. And it's like you spend 900 quid to go to Mallorca. I'd rather spend a little bit more on going to Japan. But that's just me. Well, maybe I'll be going to Japan on all of my winnings, chat. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw, but I posted in the Discord last night. I posted in the Discord. Ooh. Oof. Look at it. Look at it in all of its glory. Chat, I just want to say a huge thank you. If you remember about 2 weeks ago, on this stream, on a Wednesday in particular, and in a video, my Armageddon video, I told you to go and buy G Fuel. All right. Obviously, I drink G Fuel on stream all the time. That wasn't a planned sip. I was just kind of thirsty. I kind of pushed it because they're doing like an ambassador sale, and I'm a G Fuel ambassador. That's my official title with G Fuel. So I get a link, I get a discount code, which is currently 30% off. But it was a short period of time they did 40% off. It's like a competition. And the whole reason for that The reason for that is I think they were kind of like scouting people out to see how they did. In terms of like sales and how much like hoo-ha we could cause, right? And everyone went and used the code, which was cool. Everyone got some, which was really sweet and really cool. A lot of people are starting to receive G Fuel now, which is super sick. People are starting to like get G Fuel in the hand and being like, holy shit, it's actually nice. Because I think it's an expensive thing, but once you're in it, you're in it. Like the first buy is a bit of a mouthful, you know, like, oh yeah, go and buy an energy drink for £40 or whatever. But it's not really £40. It's 40 drinks for £40. But a lot of you did, and they announced the winners of who did the most. So they made it into like a little competition between all of the ambassadors, which is like 600 people. And we won. Which is fucking absolutely sick. Absolutely fucking sick. I'm not going to show the message. I'm not going to show the full message, but basically it says a huge thank you to everyone who created the submitted content for the Ambassador Challenge. An awesome turnout. Love seeing everyone promote the sale of their Ambassador codes. You really stepped up with hundreds of submissions. As promised, every qualifying ambassador got like a free G Fuel tub, and then the top 3 ambassadors by revenue during the promo window won a collector's box. And it's I don't know like how much we won by. I don't know how much we won by, but we came first. We as a community, I get the G Fuel, but we as a community won. I get the prize. We as a community came together and achieved something. It's my name on the bill. But no, jokes aside, thank you so much. I'm gonna try and chat to them and see what this means. But initially, I get some free G Fuel. So thank you for supporting that. I really appreciate it. I don't just get free G Fuel. Obviously, like every sale that we do through that link, by typing !G Fuel in chat, like I get a kickback, so it does support me just generally just buying stuff. I do currently have a 30% discount. So while 40% is nice, it is still 30% off if you like to grab some. They've got like a Sonic box right now. If you like Sonic, my favorite flavor is peach rings. That's what I've got right now. It's just peach flavor. It's really good. And they've got like a special edition Sonic thing happening, a 35th anniversary launch, is super nice. So this is currently available. It's like it's not the cheapest stuff in the world, don't get me wrong, but it is an investment, you know. It's an investment in like, I'm going to drink energy drinks, but I'm going to have the same flavor for a month. Fair enough. But it's really good. It's really tasty. It keeps me going. I'll be honest, like I'm not in the ambassador thing, like push thing now, but like I did have like Monster the other night because I was at the Outpost and they sell it. I had a Monster and honestly, I felt so awful afterwards. I like crashed so hard. I had it at like the tournament we ran a couple of weeks ago. And I felt like hungover in the afternoon. I was like, why am I so tired? I was like, I've been busy. Why am I so tired? And I was like, it's because I've had a fucking Monster, you know. And it's like, I don't know why Monster like gives such a crash compared to G Fuel, but I don't know if it's like the extra water content or anything. But it's really tasty. I'd love it if you want to check it out. You can use !G Fuel, or if you go on G Fuel and you do end up ordering, just use code Hellstorm to get a discount. If you get the discount, then I get a kickback. So I really appreciate it. And I think I'll continue. If you make an order with G Fuel and then send me, maybe I'll make like a G Fuel channel on Discord. If you make an order with G Fuel and show me like your delivery, I'll give you a free entry to our giveaway every month. So I think I'll just make that a thing. So I think that's also a fun way where you can kind of support me. I get a little kickback, you get some G Fuel, but it's also like another extra to be like support you. You know, it's like a little thing to say thanks. So yeah, I really like it. I really like the company. I really like working with them. I think it's a really cool product. I do drink it pretty much all day exclusively. Well, I probably have no more than 3, but you know. But yeah, thank you for supporting the channel with that link. It's really fun. So it's really fun, really cool, and yeah, we won. Maybe it'll lead to something more. Like I said, I think it was kind of like a scouting mission to kind of see who can make waves, and we did. We made waves. We made the biggest wave, which is out of like I said, there's like 600 ambassadors at the minute, like worldwide, obviously. But we got number 1. We collectively. My name's on the bill. We collectively did it. My name's on the bill. You know. So we'll see. Maybe we'll make Relic Berry. Maybe. That'd be cool. That'd be fucking sick. We'll see. We'll see. So, I'll if anything happens there, you'll be the first to know for sure. Anyway, where were we? I haven't forgot to tell the Discord that I'm live. Yo, I'm live, by the way. My bad. As long as you're not fussy, you can get hotels dirt cheap in Japan. Played like Tokyo in way places. Sorry, places like Tokyo are way cheaper than equivalent hotels in Tokyo. Yeah, I read that message completely wrong. I knew what you meant. If you're not fussy, you can get hotels dirt cheap in Japan. Places like Tokyo Inn are way cheaper than equivalent hotels in Japan. Yeah, like we just like went to like booking.com, Airbnb, etc. The trick, right, chat, I'll let you into a little secret Japan hack, right? If you're booking hotels, a little hack. Go on booking.com, find a hotel. Find the name of the hotel, go to their website, book it directly. That's a hack for booking.com in general, but especially in Japan. Because they just have to pay loads and loads of fees for, like, conversion of money and stuff like that, where you can pay direct with the card, you know? Like a bank card. That was probably the biggest hack. I think I saved like maybe like 200-300 quid in fees, like overall. I'd go to like a place, I'd be like, can I stay here for 3 days? And the booking cost would be like 250 quid. And I'd go direct, it's like 190. That's probably the biggest hack just in general. Booking.com is convenient for you, but they make you pay for it. And it's like, oh, sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes booking is cheaper. Sometimes you go on and you go direct and it's more expensive, but that's because they're running the sale through booking. So just be like aware what you're buying and stuff. Yeah, if you're doing anything like price comparison websites, a lot of the time, going direct, you can actually save money. The problem is you have to spend time. And it's kind of like, how much is your time worth? That's the question, really. So... Anyway, let's do some AI slop drama, shall we? Let's do some AI slop drama. Did you see the news? Did you see the recent news? Oh, glorious news. Could really benefit from the exchange rate. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just look, sorry, going back to Japan. Skyscanner, get yourself a flight, book direct, booked hotels, just book them, you know? If I randomly go on incognito now... If I just randomly go on incognito and I go London, Tokyo... Like, let me just see if I'm gonna go. Let me just zoom forward a little bit. Like, look at these prices, you know what I mean? Like 600, and then return. Is that total? I think that's total. Unless I was going for 2 weeks. I added a place to stay by accident. You know what I mean? £700. Yeah, it's gonna take 19 hours, but it's a long fucking way away. It's a long fucking way away, you know? I've just put 2 random dates, you know? This is Manchester, Tokyo as well. I normally do London. I've saved myself a train ticket. Sorted. Where's this stop at? There's no Air China, surprisingly. I'm on incognito, so I should be fine. Do Hamad. Wherever that is. Probably Qatar. There you go. Sorted. Partly operated by British Airways, so it won't even be that bad. There you go. Anyway, did you see the great news, chat? 30 minutes in, we finally get to something with the thumbnail. Bro, I've never been on a live stream before. We just chat, bro. We're just chatting. Immediate ban on AI slop content. Oh, you love to see it, bro. You love to see it. Warhammer competitive, rare W. Rare W. Effective immediately, AI-generated content and AI-generated code will be removed from Warhammer competitive subreddit. AI slop is unimaginative, derivative trash, and has only been observably seen as a negative by the community. Absolutely hilarious. Because I don't know if you realize we kind of did this. Someone came up with like a new list builder. Someone came up with like a Warhampedia, fucking of all things, and a Warhampedia ripoff. You know, like loads and loads of random like list builders, or like data analysis things and whatever. And it's just like it's full. It's just absolutely full. It's ridiculous. So Warhammer competitive have banned it. Weird way to announce a ban on the Fireside podcast. Well, if the shoe fits. You want an image on your video? Make one or pay someone to make it. You want deep thoughts on content of a video? Get to writing. You want a web application? Learn how to code. Thanks to Advanced Compliance, the Warhammer competitive moderation team. Absolutely wholly based. Absolutely wonderful. I think this is a great stance because I think, like I said, it's just infecting everything that we do. And it's kind of annoying. So every time I want to like look at a post on Reddit, it's like, did you know we've got a new list builder? It's not the future. It's the end game. It's like, shut the fuck up. Actually, you're not even saying anything. Sit the fuck down. The AI saying something. So I think there has just been, like I said, there's kind of been like a lot. Like there was that one that was like, oh, this is like a Warhampedia thing. It's going to get ripped off. And it's like, oh, it's just full of adverts. And then it's all AI. It's like, the Baneblade is the backbone of the tread of the Astra Militarum, also known as the Imperial Guard, and it's not the end, not the future. It's the end game. It's not this. It's that. Every time. Every time. So, hey, people work hard on fine tuning those prompts according to that one golden demon guy. Yeah, literally. So, absolutely wonderful. Let's have a look at the comments. Banning AI-generated code seems pointless. 100% of code will be AI-written very shortly. Will it? So nothing new will be invented. It's going to be copy and paste from everyone else. A more durable policy will be banning low-effort repetitive web apps. We don't need yet another list builder app. Sorry. A lot of people use AI to paint their armies if they could. Also true. I found that LG randomly added Copilot to my TV in a recent update. Deleted it immediately, but why would I put it on the TV? Also so true. Also so true. Why? Ziggy, thank you for the 5, dude. Really appreciate it. Ziggy, my man, how we doing? How we doing? I've seen you message me. I'll hopefully get back to you today or tomorrow. But Ziggy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, man. That's super generous of you. Super kind. Thank you so much. We're just laughing at people crying about AI slop. You tuned into the right time. And also, you just got 5 entries to I'll give away at the end of this month, which will be a 40k related box set. Thank you, dude. Thank you. What a legend. What a legend. Drops comes in. 5 gifted. Says no rush. GG. Easy done. What a boy. What a boy. Thank you, matey. Thank you. Be like Ziggy. Look, we have a counter on screen, right? We have 1. If this gets to 5, if 5 different people donate in some sort of way, I'll give away a video game for Steam. Give away Steam code. I have to give away. Let me tell you. I have, which it could be you or a friend, you know what I mean? Spacemarine 2, Total War Warhammer 3, Dark Tide, Bolt Gun, Realms of Ruin, Rogue Trader, or Battle Sector to give away. With DLCs. So let me know. Let me know. I've got them all written down. I have some Steam codes. Every time Windows updates, it auto installs Copilot. I only install it every time. Yeah, like, why do I need auto Copilot on my fucking television? Why? More importantly, why does my television advertise things? You know, like on the home screen. How do I turn that off? I have a Samsung TV, right? And I use it exclusively for YouTube. Georgie watches Netflix or whatever, but I use it for YouTube. Why the fuck? Why the fuck do I have an advert at the top of my screen when I turn my TV on? Why am I having to pay? Why am I having to fucking look at adverts? I bought this TV. I'm not watching anything right now. It's just the home screen. Just where all the apps are. Why have I got an advert? Ridiculous. I don't need Copilot. I'm not going to type in anything into my TV. I can't communicate with Copilot. I think Prime Video is a scam as well. Why the fuck am I paying for Prime Video and having to watch adverts as well? If you're going to make me watch adverts... The only time that you should watch adverts is if you're getting something for free. You know? If you're not paying for something, that's when you get adverts. Because then you are the product. You know? You are the income. You're the payment. Why the fuck... am I watching paying? Why someone paying? We have Amazon Prime, but I use it because I like fast shipping. You know, but like, why are we watching fucking TV that you pay like £8 a month equivalent for, and then you're having to watch an advert every fucking 20 minutes, if that, maybe 15, 10. Like, what the fuck, bro? I refuse to watch Prime unless it's a movie. Like, I think movies don't have adverts, right? But TV shows do. Either way, whenever I watch stuff, it's usually offline with Prime. I watch the Evangelion movies when I'm on a plane. Because I hate myself. But, yeah, it's just ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. So, yeah, why does my TV need a fucking ad? There was a TV... there was a TV... It's called the telly. Now this I can get behind, right? This I can kind of get behind. I think there's some ways you can get around it. This is American only, right? But it's a TV with a TV, okay? So it's, as you can see, this is the full screen. This isn't like it's a render, but this is the full TV. So you have a television, you have a sound bar, and then you have an extra screen at the bottom. And the extra screen has like the date and time and stuff. It also has this, which is an advert, all right? So it doesn't play sound from the advert, but it does have adverts on the TV. Always, right? But the TV is free. All TVs come with ads, but it's time you got cut in. Brands pay for the non-intrusive ad on the second smart screen. Those ads pay for your telly, plain and simple. It does have a camera, yeah. So you can't... I don't know if you can cover it up. But this is the only time an advert I can get behind because, like, it's a free television, but it has adverts here, you know? I think, as a concept, it's actually quite fascinating. And I'm super interested to see how well it's doing. I don't know. But the TV is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just get one. But you agree to watch adverts as part of, like, owning it. The most cyberpunk thing ever. Please watch this ad or a screen will disable. I think if you cover that, they just know and they just like the TV stops working until you uncover it. That shit have not been able to mute adverts on stuff. So this one doesn't play sound.
Mikey! Super chat £5. Isn't inherently evil. It's a great tool that can improve life in science. But being used in a creative art space like Warhammer is just lazy.
Thank you for the 5, Joe. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I have let me just quickly add this to our giveaway. I have probably like a fairly nuanced take on AI because I talk about it so much. My issue with AI is laziness, theft, slop, and scam. You know, laziness because it just looks shit. You know. theft, because a lot of AI, most of, if not all AI, there is a couple that don't, but most AI relies on other people's work. You know, that's my problem with AI. It relies on other people's work. I put out, other people put out videos, guides, talking heads, etc. that are put on the internet for people to enjoy for free, that are then taken by an AI company, which is then used to fund and not fund, to embellish their AI model, which is then being charged for to be used. You know, people pay a subscription to use ChatGPT, to use Claude, to use whatever, and it is using information that you put out for free off your own back that you were expected to earn from ad revenue or whatever. You know, and then another company's taking that work from you and using it to give out answers on their thing that they charge for. Why are you not being compensated for it? AI is inherently theft. You know. Like, don't get me wrong, I use Photoshop, and that has generative AI on there, but it's using Firefly, which is owned by Adobe stock, which I pay for, you know? So it's a little bit less bad. I'm not against AI as a concept. I just don't like that people are putting out their stuff on the internet, and then it's being taken by someone else, and they are charging people for that information. That's what I don't like. What else did I say? Laziness, slop. It looks bad. Finally, scam. I hate people that use AI to try and scam people. You know, they use people's voices, they use like emails, etc. that are generated. They use Willy Wonka, all generated just to scam people out of money. You know, I don't think AI as a concept is bad, and I think I've been pretty clear on that many times. I don't think AI as a concept is bad. My issue is that every single company that promotes the use of an AI chatbot has in some way stolen information that isn't theirs to make it work. Midjourney is a prime example, currently being sued by 16,000 different artists. It's currently in a huge lawsuit because they stole loads of artwork to generate more artwork. You know, ChatGPT is another one. Think of the fucking famous clip where it's like, you can generate videos now. Have you used YouTube? And they go, I can't answer that. Meta famously hired people undercover to upload millions of pages or documents of books. You know, they had staff members basically working overtime off the record, uploading books to Meta AI, you know, to get information. So they could do it on the fly and say, oh, it's from somewhere else. It's not actually from the internet. We've not taken these books to the internet. We've done it manually. They actually manually imported millions and millions and millions of fucking documents. It's like absolutely fucking wild, you know? That's ultimately my issue. Is like, well, if they paid a license for those books, and AI as a concept is all right. But like, what was that website? There's like check if YouTube is being used by AI. Like, there was like a website. Andy posted about it. Check content. I don't know what it was. There was like a thing where you could search for like a content creator and see if their thing is being used for AI. I did. Can you remember what it was? Like where it, I know you posted it, but can you remember what it was? I'm trying to find it. Give me a second, chat. I'm nearly there, I think. What the fuck, bro? I'm being scammed. Explore data sets. You haven't posted the fucking... I haven't posted the website. Anyway, I can just show you this screenshot. So Andy, I'm just doing this there about a minute. Posted a screenshot, and it says, "See his work tech companies are using to train." See whose work tech companies are using to train their generative AI models. Search for an author, musician, YouTube channel, screenwriter or actor, for example, etc. XYZ. AI companies may omit certain works when training, so the presence of a word data set is not definitive proof that it is used. Companies offer multiple data sets in training, so the absence of given work is not also proof it's been used. Note that some data sets contain multiple copies of certain works. And for example, as you can see, is it going to fucking show? It's very bright. Let me turn the brightness down. I can't fucking find the I don't know where the website is. So the dataset video, how to organize Warhammer tournament or events, guides, coffee time by Hellstormwargaming. So my video is being used in an AI dataset. Where the fuck's my money for that? My video has been taken and put in an AI dataset, right? You want to say it's a tool? An AI dataset is stealing my work from me. Tell me it's a tool again. That's the problem I have with AI. It's people scamming. I'm literally being ripped off because that fucking dataset is being used on an AI platform that is likely charging for the end user to use. You know? So it's like, oh, well, my fucking data is being used. Thank you, Andy. You're a legend. There we go. So look, as you can see, AI Watchdog. It's the ongoing investigation of the books, videos, and other media used by the world's most powerful tech companies to train their AI models. One video, how to organize Warhammer tournament events and guides by Hellstormwargaming. So they are literally using my video, but granted, it's not a very good one. They're literally using my video for information for their data model, their data centers, and their AI models, and then charging people. I would like my fair share of that cut. You know, if they're charging £25 a month, I will have my percentage, you know. That's how it works. That's how it's fair, you know. So, like, tell me AI is a tool when I'm literally being robbed from it. Me personally. And I had one video from 5 years ago, you know. I had one video from 5 years ago. Dan Abner, great shout. 389 books by Dan Abner are being used, you know? Tell me it's a fucking tool. This is the issue that I've got. AI as a function? Really fascinating. Are they paying Dan Abner to be using all of his fucking work here? No. Why not? Why not? If all of these have been put in by Dan Abner and he's gone, yeah, fuck it, have a good time, then yeah, whatever, I'll sit down. I think AI can be used for good in the grander schemes of science of healthcare. It's the massive companies that use it to scam with you on that. That's my problem. That's always my problem. You know? That's always my problem, bro. It's the fact that people people are being ripped off. People's work is being ripped off by fucking billionaires all the time. If it's not physical labor, it's other labor. You know what I mean? It's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. And then you get all this guy. Let's fucking do this, right? Let's fucking do this, right? There was a certain company in our sphere that was bragging and gloating about running the social media and marketing for a certain other company known as UK Games Expo. All right, I am not going to use any names of said company, but they know who they are. Now, I've been sat on this for a couple of weeks. I've been kind of talking about it, and I've been kind of alluding to it. And I'm like, I want to talk about it now because I'm fucking hating AI, because I'm literally being robbed by it. And I'm being robbed multiple times. There was a video that was posted a couple of weeks ago regarding UK Games Expo from a smaller channel known as Cozy RPG Reviews. All right. 50,000 subs. Shout out to them. All right. Not sure why this video isn't loading. Maybe the AI is trying to take me down. But I went to UK Games Expo as an influencer, you know what I mean? As a YouTuber. And I ended up getting like a press pass and stuff like that. However, my press pass was a little bit weird because basically I'd applied and I'd not got through, and then I emailed again and they sorted me one out. But it sounds like a lot of people who know of said company that were managing the AI, managing the marketing for said company, which they've gloated about on their own live streams. So it's not exactly a hidden fucking fact that they did it, you know. They were like actively promoting, oh, we're going to be so busy, we're going to be running the social for Trench Crusade and stuff like that, which I want no hate on the company, the companies that took up the offer. I'm just saying that they got a pretty fucking shit, pretty fucking shit offer. So there's a video by Cozy RPG Reviews 2 weeks ago. They were talking about, I left UKGE with four tough questions. Here's what I found. Okay, let me put my headphones on. And I think it's super interesting because I was like a press guy, but I was kind of like on the outside and I didn't quite fully understand what was happening on the inside. But thankfully, because the RPG Reviews has actually posted quite a lot. So their video is like kind of like talking about UK Games Expo, their experience. Now, I've kind of not watched a lot of it, but basically they're talking about like how a lot of people are like anti-generative AI at the event. Okay, it's a 21-minute video. The real part starts at about 6 minutes to 10 minutes. Okay, so we're only going to be watching about 10 minutes of this video. Maybe we'll watch the quick outro. But just in general, let's have a quick nosy what they've got to say.
So my first question was, will UKGE change its stance on Gen AI? What I heard at UKGE was how worried indie creators are at the moment over the larger industry stance on generative AI. It was a subject of discussion all over the place. There was a grassroots effort to mark the vendors that don't sell Gen AI content, organised by Steph of Fistful of Crits and Rowan Rucken-Deckard. Customers would ask at stalls if the art on display had been created by humans, and there were at least 2 panels discussing the harm caused by the commercialization of Gen AI content.
So, for example, basically, if you didn't hear that just because the volume was a bit low, I've turned it up now. It said that, like, UK Games Expo haven't specifically said they are anti-generative AI, but a lot of people are quite worried about it. A lot of the vendors are quite worried about it. A lot of people vending and at the event are quite worried about generative AI. So people took it upon themselves to get like anti or like not like human-made, not generative AI content stand on their stand, like the little red things. So then they say, what are the repercussions of generative AI?
I went to one of those panels, which was organised by women of TTRPG. The panel agreed that generative AI content is extremely harmful to creators for various reasons, although something that struck me is how optimistic the tone was. There was a lot of discussion about not ostracizing the people who do use Gen AI in their projects, just making it clear that it isn't acceptable and offering them alternatives so that they do have a route back into the community rather than digging into their position.
So I think it's a bit of a shame that UK Games Expo don't have a specific stance on generative AI, but then you kind of look at who they're hiring for marketing, and you can understand why they probably can't have a specific stance on generative AI. Let's skip past a little bit about generative AI. This is obviously being more specific about like the people in the industry, and we might change our stance. We're gonna have to look at it. We don't currently enforce anything, but this is about specifically about AI, generative AI, like stuff, either stands, stalls, items, etc. However, it gets really interesting when we hear a little bit behind the scenes of what there was happening with press, which I didn't have access to. I wasn't involved. I was just kind of, I got my press pass, I did my press things, I did coverage of the event. But I didn't get involved with being part of the press Discord, etc. So,
fix.
This is where it gets interesting, and why I don't think UK Games Expo can have a specific stance on generative AI just yet.
Is ethical press coverage possible in 2026? This is a screenshot of a presentation or deck, apparently, sent to the press corps by a third-party media manager who I won't name. One of the suggestions it gave us was to do a behind the press pass piece. So here we go. These are just some of the very odd talking points and phrases that this deck gave us, like the brilliant hook, "I'm heading to UKGE this year," and scripts to promote the event, like, "There are 3 reasons I'm excited for UKGE this year." This is weird, really weird stuff. But let's back up a little and...
Chat, spoiler alert, it's all AI generated. Spoiler alert! It's a good fucking job I didn't get my hands on this, because it's all AI generated, you know?
This is a...
UKGE content ideas and inspiration. Always mention the key event details. Then bear in mind, I just want to make it fully clear, right, is that I get less instruction when I'm being paid to promote something, and this is for press, you know? This is for a press pass. Now, usually, in the I'll do the whole behind the press pass thing. Usually, what is like, it's kind of like a handshake deal. It's like a golden handshake. This is like kind of like an understanding between like there's an understanding between like someone who's applying for a press pass and someone who, and the UK Games Expo are similar, right? Is that like there is a golden handshake. It's like you could have a free one because you're going to promote it a little bit. You know, you're going to talk about it, you're going to do some coverage afterwards. It's not usually like you will do XYZ. It's usually, hello, I'm an outlet. Would you like me to come? You know, it's kind of like that sort of vibe. You know, is it AI or is it the specific promo person acts and talks like an emotionless robot? No, we'll get into it. It's definitely AI. But yeah, I get less instruction than what this is. This is like I have access to this document now. I got it after the event. Someone sent it to me. But like I said, I get less instruction if I'm like being paid sometimes like thousands to promote something, you know. Sometimes I'm being paid quite a lot of money to promote something. I get less instruction than this. Just want to make that fully clear, you know. And that's when I'm like working with the company and I'm like promoting something in a certain way and they want me to use certain language. It is more simple than what we're looking at today. Just for like full clarity. Use a simple caption structure. The best captions follow this structure. Hook, grab attention. Reason, why are you excited? Event details, date, location, website. CTA, hasn't specified what CTA is, but call to action. Tell people what to do next. Hashtags, use the campaign tags. Start with a strong hook. Absolutely hilarious. I'm going to UK Games Expo 2026. Chat, I don't know if you've ever seen a caption that says, I'm going to UK Games Expo 2026, but I hope it was a stopper. It was a scroll stopper for you. I hope it was. you know, because like if I saw someone saying they're going to UK Games Expo 2026, I'd be like, holy shit, that is a scroll stopper. I've never seen anything like that before. You know, that'll make me stop in my tracks when I'm doom scrolling, because I'm like, holy shit, I need to find out more. This is your side to book UK Games Expo. Send this to your gaming group. My eyes are rolling so hard that I get stuck. Yeah, that's kind of what the point I'm getting across. Make it personal. I'll be there with company name on stand number. Hell yeah, dude. Make it fucking personal. What else we got? Fuck it, I can't zoom properly on this. Will I see you there? Who else is going? Isn't that just like when you're going for a pint? Add company name to your UKGE list. Like, are we fucking joking? Let me fix my fucking thing. One sec. There we go. I can't zoom very well. That's a problem.
Screenshot of a presentation or deck, apparently, sent to the press corps by a third-party media manager who I won't name. One of the suggestions...
Pre-event 2 weeks before. The watch list. 5 games I'm hunting at UKGE. Tag every publisher. Free reach by both sides. The packing list. First time guide. High save rate. High save rate content lives forever in search. Bro, this is like reading the fucking Mr. Beast handbook, but terrible. The interview team booked in to meet publisher on Saturday. What do you want me to ask them? Why I'm skipping the big hyped release. Engagement bait done with integrity. Focus on smaller game you like the look of. Yeah, just what we need, more fucking slot. Why I'm ignoring this huge thing? Because I'm being controversial. It's huge engagement bait though. Thank the fucking Lord. Day in the life vlog cut. Shorts candid, no over edited. Audience love feeling like they're there. Do you ever scroll into fucking TikTok or whatever and be like, hell yeah, I wish I feel like I'm there. I'm scrolling a random fucking video. Walk through one game in a minute. Repeatable VOD. Okay, that's actually good. The 60-second demo. I'll give him that. That's a good one. Difficult, but it's good. Hidden gems. Brand a recurring slot. Stand of the day. Smallest box. Biggest surprise. Recurring formats. Outperform one-offs. AI written briefs always stand out for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. I should probably point out the thing I'm missing, right? Is it's like pre-event, the 2 weeks before, the packing list, the unpopular opinion, the interviewees. See more examples below. I'll zoom one more time. See more examples below. Chat, I'm feeling hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. That's what I call that one. You know what? True. Behind the pass, lift the curtain on what the media pass actually gets you. It gets you AI slop with no examples. It gets you the examples below. I've skipped them. Day after the roundup. 10 games I won't stop thinking about. Posted Monday morning while everyone's still in headspace. The trend piece. 3 things UK Games Expo told us about tabletop is going. Positions you as an analyst, not just a reviewer. This is press, by the way. This makes so much sense as why everyone's posts saw at UK Games Expo look the same. Yeah, exactly. Cross-promote everyone you met establishes you as a connector. I'm a connector, chat. Me, a connector. You know? Me, a connector. Oh yeah, dude. Chat. This is literally me. Oh, I'm very zoomed in. I'm very zoomed in. Chat, literally me. I'm a connector. Thank God. I promoted everybody, and now I'm literally a 5-pin connector. Bro's a plug. I'm not connected. I'm a free man. No, I am a 5-pin connector, bro. Got one for power, got one for ground, got one for data, got one for other things, other data, and then more data.
It gave.
Fuck, it fucking zoomed in again. Fuck! I zoomed in again. I'm gonna refresh. I'll skip ahead, don't worry.
Is ethical press was to do a behind the press pass piece. So here we go. These are just some.
Hookbag! Hookbag! Use this as an example before! I'm heading to UK Games Expo this year! Thank God! Thank God, that's a fucking hook. I'm hooked, chat! I'm heading to UK Games Expo. Fuck, dude, thank God. Thank God everyone knows. You know what? You know, all these other ones where I'm like, you know, like if I just go on my Instagram and I look at some hooks that I've done, you know, if you must paint in a heat wave, you really need to try this. That's a hook. The Newt flight stand is gonna break. Fix it. That's a hook. I'm going to UK Games Expo. Not Sprue Goo. You need this if you build Warhammer. No, none of those fucking hooks. I'm heading to UK Games Expo this year. Fuck. Here's why you should put Games Expo on your account. It's just so fucking generic. It's literally the fucking... This is like a white man in a plaid shirt. You know what I mean? It's so generic, it's unreal. And this is all just for a press pass. Press pass. It's not because they're going to be posting XYZ and earning X amount of money. This is just to get essentially a free ticket to do coverage of games that are there. The other way to probably hook people is put all the hooks in the same post. Yeah. I have less to do. I was paid to go to Adepticon, right? I was paid to go to Adepticon by Deathwatch Games. Absolutely brilliant company. I had less to do than this. And they gave me more freedom and more scope. They put me on a plane, bro. They put me in a hotel. They gave me a ticket to Adepticon. And they put me on a fucking plane to get there. And I got less fucking told off than this. Fucking shout out to fucking Steamforged. I'm not trying to give him any ideas. I don't think they should be doing more. I think this is just fucking ridiculous. Imagine going to the Expo's press and they hand you a homework set. This, if you just tuned in, this is the press deck by a third-party company that was managing the marketing for UK Games Expo, who were very public on their socials and their YouTube channel that they were doing the press and marketing for UK Games Expo. But I, for legal reasons, am naming no names. And you messed up the presentation after everything they gave you. I didn't mess up the presentation, you cheeky shit. What do you mean I messed up the presentation? Third-party company equals professional prompt engineers. Yeah, literally.
Of the very odd talking points and phrases that this deck gave us, like the brilliant hook, I'm heading to UKGE this year, and scripts to promote the event, like... There are 3 reasons I'm excited for UKGE this year.
They've just said, please AI, please ChatGPT, please just say something about, give me 3 reasons. Give me the 3 reasons why, you know? I know there's a show called 12 Reasons Why. Just skip it and drop it to 3. Just do 3. Please, for the love of God. Don't do 4, that's too many. 5 is way too many, 2 is too little. Give me 3 fucking reasons why.
This is weird.
First, the games. There have always been new releases, demos, and hidden gems to discover. Second, the community. It's one of the best chances to meet people who love the same hobby. Third, the experience. It's not just shopping. It's not fucking... Oh my God, it's right there. It's not this, it's this. It's not just shopping. It's a full weekend of gaming. Oh my God, it's literally right there. It's not this. It's this. It's not just... It's not the end game, it's the future. It's not just fucking M&S bread. It's not just bread. It's M&S bread. AI is so fucking tarnished with this. It's not. It's this. The use of not just that it's a sentence structure roughly doubled in large US company documents in both 2024 and 2025, posted in fucking r/ChatGPT. Because every company is using ChatGPT to write marketing. It's not just this, it's this. It's not just this, it's this. What's in this newsletter? Oh, never mind. I was hoping it was going to take me to the actual fucking thing. I guess I have to put that into a prompt to get the actual fucking answer. And honestly, that's rare. It's not just, it's this. It's not just shopping, it's a full weekend. It's not just slop, it's AI slop. Yo, Ginger Steve, thank you for the 10, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Thank you. What a legend. Not sure why the alert's not come up. My apologies. Grifters are going to grift. Who put that idiot in charge of their press passes? Surely then they could just use ChatGPT in-house. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody clearly fucking was like talking to the wrong person, and then he's just like, I don't know, it's just snake oil salesman, you know what I mean? Snake oil salesman, that's all it is. Thank you for the 10, Steve, really appreciate it.
Really weird stuff. But let's back up a little and find out how we got to this point. Sometime after I was accepted for a press pass, I got this email asking me to hand over a lot of data I'd already given, but...
Oh, hi everyone. I hope you're well. My name is X from Company X. My Company X is covering the UK Games Expo social media content creator coordination this year. It's not just snake oil, it's a chance to sell slop. I'm emailing upon as a group to ensure all approved creators receive the same information and have the same opportunity to submit their details.
Super chat £10.
Yo, Papaya!
Repeat everything you've said so far /s.
Thank you so much, Papaya. Appreciate it. We are just covering the slop. I'm emailing upon as a group to ensure approved creators who receive the same information have the same opportunity to submit their details. I didn't get this email, by the way, and I was part of the press group, which I don't think is fucking not, you know. Oh right, it works. I don't control it. I wonder why I didn't get this email. As part of the UK Games Expo Creator and Influencer Program, it's a press pass, by the way, not a creator pass. It's called a press pass. We're asking all approved creators to complete a short form by 8th of May. Please keep the form here. This will help us understand what content you're planning to create at UK Games Expo, where your content will be published, which social media channels you'll be using, how your creator pass will support your coverage of the event. Since creator passes are provided in exchange for event coverage, this form allows the better track planned content and ensure all passes allocated to creators actively covering UK Games Expo. No, that's not literally not what it says on the website. Do they have UK Games Expo 2027 up? Let me see. They do. They do have it up. I don't know if they have press stuff up yet. Press area. It says UK Games welcomes members of the press and media for all filming all over the world. All approved applications will receive an email confirming the press pass. You can apply for a press pass to attend and cover the event as a member of the press. This press pass will grant you access to the show and judges award ceremony and will identify you as press for filming and interviewing purposes in our halls. Additionally, having a press pass will allow you access all 3 days of the event to focus on the game history, maintain a reasonable following on your website. Post regularly on your website, be willing to showcase UK Expo throughout the platforms, use hashtags collaboration, we can keep track of everything, ideally be in attendance at Thursday evening for the press preview events. So it doesn't say I mean, it's ideally we would like you to, and now it's like they are provided exchange for event coverage. It's like, no, you are being asked politely because that's how things work, you know. This is how things work. For like, if you get something for free in exchange for X, it's like, please do. It's not you must. It's not you have to. It's like, please do. You know what I mean? UK Games Expo, I just want to clarify, great event. Great event. Just don't know what they're doing here. You know, think they've made a misstep here. So it's like, in exchange, it's not really, it's you are press, we would like you to cover it, there's no exchange, you know. Social creators may also see official social media image to share across their channels, which I didn't get also. That's why I fucking, if you remember, I hand drew one on Paint. Because supposedly the company that managed with this didn't want to work with me, so they just ignored me. So I had to go direct, and then I just got bored of trying to get everything above them, so I just went around them. You know, if you remember this post, it's because the said company didn't want to work with me, clearly, so didn't want to contact me, so I just went around them and just fucking ignored them. I just made my own. The reason that everyone had this is because the company was making them for them, and I just went, fuck it, you fucking ignore me, watch this. Please complete the form by 8th of May. This may affect your creator pass allocation of future creator opportunities with the UK Games Expo. So they're threatening people if they don't complete the form by the 8th of May. The website clearly says, we would like you to, if you cover gaming, that'd be great. The press pass allows you to film, and now the press pass is actually, you have to make content, and if you don't follow the rules, we'll actually kick you off the program and you'll never be a part of it again. You know, I have never received an email from someone from a company like this that is literally threatening me to not do something. You know, I've never, absolutely never. What company was running this? I'm using no names. I'm using no names. The video's using no names. But the company is someone in our community who is bragging about running all the social media. So a little bit of Googling, I'm sure you can work it out.
This time to a third party. To be honest, I thought it was a phishing scam, but it turned out it was legit. Apparently, a press pass puts you into the UK Games Expo Creator and Influencer program.
Doesn't say that anywhere on here. Doesn't say that anywhere. Absolutely nowhere. Just made up. Just made up, bro. Just make up as you go along. Doesn't say that anywhere. You know why? Because his company's fucking power hungry. Not the UK Games Expo, the third party company that is collecting information from people for no reason.
Managed by a company who wanted us to essentially reapply, giving them all the same details that we previously had already, as well as more detail about the content we intend to create. It says, quote, creator passes are provided in exchange for event coverage. That's the kind of quid pro quo I try to avoid on this channel.
A press pass isn't quid pro quo. It's like, please come and have a look, and you're allowed to film because you got a press pass. That's all it says. But ironically, why can't I use company name? Because I feel like that company would use ChatGPT to try and sue me. That's why. I'm trying to remain professional while laughing at the work that's been done. You know? It's they'll just fucking get an AI lawyer on my ass, so I'm not using any names. So if it's fucking public information, then you can go find it.
It says this third party.
I'll defend you, Mikey. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. Whose video this? This is Cozy RPG Reviews.
By the way, not a party I ever agreed to giving my details to, will be tracking our content. And it ended with a soft threat that our press passes might be revoked if we don't hand over this information. This is not acceptable to me, and is not how I feel press coverage should work.
Now, press coverage is essentially... The thing is with press coverage, it's never fully unbiased, because if you get something in exchange for something, that like, you will inevitably, you know, you'll have like biases. But the press pass isn't there to do X, Y, Z. The press pass is there to allow you to film, and maybe you'll post about it. There is no, like I said, quid pro quo. There's no like, you must do this for this, because then it is a payment. So now you are paying everybody, so they all have to declare it's an ad, and you also have to declare it as part of for tax reasons. You also have to declare it because it's outgoing, and for them it's now an income. You know, if in UK law, which I'm sure he knows because he's probably used ChatGPT to find out. In UK law, if you are given something, okay, as like a reviewer or a press or whatever, like if I'm given like a product and I make a video about it, that's like totally fine. It counts as a gift. There's no strings attached. I'm given something. They've kind of gone, we'd love for you to have a look in hopes of making video. You know, let's say I'm given I'm not gonna use that. Maybe let's say I'm giving a 3D printer, right? I'm giving a 3D printer and they're like, hey mate, here you go. We'd love you to have a look. Let us know what you think. The obviously underlying intention is that I make a video and advertise it, right? However, if they give me a 3D printer, right, and they go, you must make a video by XYZ, that is now a payment. That is now an official legal payment in terms of the value of the printer. You know, let's say 200 quid. So in terms of income, I've now earned £200. You know, in terms of income, I've now earned £200, and they've also spent £200 on their outgoings because they've given out something in exchange for XYZ. You know. So do I spell £600 be involved here? If I was given a printer that was worth £600, or I was given like a course. If I was given like a course that is worth £600 and I was expected to make content from it, I have now received a payment. Have you explained that there is an exchange and a payment being made in terms of a press pass of X value that they must now declare as an income? Probably not. Probably not. So now what you're doing is legally compromising every single creator that got a press pass and that email, because now you must declare that you're sending out XYZ in terms of a marketing material, and they have to declare that they've received XYZ in return for X, and they must declare it to the HMRC. Have you done that? Probably not. Why? Because no one would. Because if they're going to give out some free press passes, all they could be likely say is like, hey, would you have a look, please? That'd be great. You know, that'd be great. Because do you know why? Because tax-wise and legally, it's much simpler and much easier. But no, look it up. Ask ChatGPT. If you fucking give someone and expect something in return, you are paying them in that thing. So now that company must declare it. Let's see if they've declared it, you know? I can't wait to see the tax returns.
They're free to choose who to invite, of course, but the press should be free to decide how and even if they want to cover the event.
Because that's how it works, but also, that's how it works, but also it's so much easier tax-wise and legally. Mike here demand a review of every super chat I give you. Ask my accountant.
They shouldn't be telling us to generate controversy before we even get there by saying things like, here's why I'm skipping insert big hyped release.
Fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. Also, it's just ethical for creators to declare that to their communities if there's quid pro quo to get the pass. Yeah, like, if I get a press pass of something, I'm not usually... I would say not usually. I'm never expected to do anything, you know? When I went to Adepticon with Steamforged Games, if you notice all my posts, they say ad on them because I'm being paid to be there. I'm being paid to promote War Machine, you know, having a great time. You know, if I've ever promoted something, it says hashtag ad, it's because I've been given something in return for X. It's like they've given me something or they've paid me to say, go and say this, or say something along these lines, you know. If it's just given, I still declare it, you know, if it's just given, but they want a post spot from it. If they've said, hey, can you look at this and post about it? If I don't, and I'm just posting about it, like with the GW stuff, for example, they don't expect me to make a post and like it. They don't expect me to make a post. So it doesn't say hashtag ad. It says ad whip, etc. You know, here's why I'm skipping UK Games Expo. Expecting I could do something would be a big mistake. 1, rude. The end. 2, there is no 2. Do you think after all this controversy they'll get him to do it again next year? Fucking probably. That's the problem.
They shouldn't be instructing us to use useless hashtags that only exist for them to track us.
Also, to clarify, not telling the end user, to put hashtag ad is against ASA law. You know, the Advertising Standards Agency, the fact that they are saying you must post this in return for this is now a paid ad. They haven't told them to put that. Now they're breaking ASA law. It's not a press pass. It's a tax fraud. Thanks for the team, Lucky. Appreciate it. We don't stand AI here. So if you are saying, because essentially, because they're saying, because you are getting this this valued item and you must post in return, it is now payment. They must declare that they must post it's an ad because it's against Advertising Standards Agency. You know? I just got here, they specifically said don't do ad. No, they haven't specifically said don't do ad, but they should specifically say do ad because it is an advert. It should say that they should follow all local laws for advertising standards. You know, that's what should be part of this deck, but it isn't. As a tax accounting trainer, I'm pretty sure we covered this on ethics module. Yeah, look, I don't just talk bollocks. I don't just talk bollocks. I only really try to shout about things I actually know about. But yeah, if you are told to post about it in return for X, it is a payment. It should be marked as an advert, which isn't being done. I would be interested to see, not through the total fault of the creators, but I'd be interested to see in all of these posts about I'm attending UK Games Expo, whether they say ad, you know? Mine won't, because I wasn't told to post about it. I just got one. But if they're being told to post about it, they have to declare it's an advert. Otherwise, it's against it's essentially like unmarked advertising, you know? But they've also received a gift. They've received a payment in terms of the item. If it's a gift, it's a gift. It's got zero value. There's no return. There's nothing. There's no exchange. It's just here's a press pass. Go for it. Do what you want. If they say here's a press pass, post about it. Now you're being paid. Now they have to declare it as an income. So crazy.
They shouldn't be telling us to tell our audience to book tickets in advance. They should be better than that.
Mikey's PR Academy went, you know what, I really should do a PR Academy because I know so much about this shit now. You know, like I would just say, I'm not going to name any names, but some YouTubers that have got themselves into controversy have come to me to help them make sure that their apology video is right. Me, dickhead. Uncle dickhead. They come to me to be like, look, Mikey, got myself into some bother, and I'm like, I know you did. I saw. And they're like, will you help me write my apology? And I'm like, I'm not going to write it for you, but I'll check over it, make sure you're not saying anything more dumb. And I've done that, I would say, a good handful of times. You know? I've done that a few times. Because the thing is with me is I say things because I believe them, you know? I mean, you would make a 2-hour video shitting on their apology if they didn't. Also true. Also true. Now you know about it, would it be worth putting an ad on any videos just to make sure you're safe? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty well covered because I just know how Advertising Standards Agency work for like influencer stuff, because as an influencer, it's something I've had to research. But I wouldn't declare something an ad that isn't an ad. You know what I mean?
£9.99.
Steve, thanks for the 10.
Mikey is teaching banjo lesson now. What a world we live in.
Thank you, mate. There you go. It worked. I wonder if you got shadow banned for the other one. Thank you for the 10, mate. Really appreciate it. I did the boo-boo. Uncle Mikey, help me. Literally that. Uncle Dickhead, please help. And if you're a YouTuber and you're in shit, do let me know. Depending what shit you're in, I might help you. If it's real shit, I might just ignore you because I think you deserve it.
Frankly hilarious as that slide deck is, it's a grim insight into what the switch from traditional press to influencer marketing has brought, and I feel gross for being a part of it. But at least we can have a little laugh at this.
Anyway, I don't want to cover the rest of the video. I would say it's not something that I would be comfortable commenting on or talking about. but it is quite a fascinating video. So go and check out Cozy RPG Reviews if you want to have a look. They're a good little channel. They've got 15k subscribers. They've got like stuff about GMing and RPG, and then just generally some quite interesting reviews if you like RPGs, etc. But like I said, I don't want to cover the next section just because of the topics it covers, which I think are very important, but I just want to make it fully clear that the reason I'm not covering them is not to hide it. It's just because it's not something I feel like I can comment on, except for like just stark reaction. It's not something that I would feel comfortable. I'm not an expert on stuff like that. I don't want to like do it disservice. So if you'd like to check it out, you can watch the rest of the video. Please do go and give Cozy RPG Reviews a follow. Thank you for sharing it. Right, okay, let's get the deck up, shall we? Shall we get the rest of the deck up? Because I think it's public. And if it's not, I've got screenshots, don't worry. We got it. It's not even been taken down. Hilarious. UK Games Expert, thanks you for your amazing content. So here we go. So we've kind of seen this one already. There's 8 pages of this. We have seen this one. Like I said, not declaring, no hashtag ad mention. Don't worry about it. Don't need to do that. I'll be there with company stand name. Oh, fucking it reformats every time I click. Zoom even. Use these as an example before. Use these as an example during. We've kind of looked at these ones already. I don't know if there's any more that we've not seen. Extras. Please include the company name, the booth stand name with the whole number available, the dice attention at this time, what people can see, play demo, by experience, a clear invitation to come say hello. Just let you know, this is what a stand should, a booth or a company should be telling you to say, because they're paying you to stand at their stand. You know, you can't just turn up to a stand and be like, hi guys, come see me here. That's not really, I mean, the stand might not mind, but they might. You know, I'll be at UK Games Expo with company. You can find us at stand number and hall number, and I'll be there this time. So come over, say hello, check out product, game, demo. Hell yeah, dude. Just so you know, it's a press pass that is just allegedly part of an influencer program now that doesn't exist according to the website. But also fucking like fucking hold them by the throat and threaten them if they don't post like this. Do you remember when you hadn't got your press pass? I told you I was in charge. I didn't believe you. I know I didn't believe you. Can you believe that I couldn't believe you? Yeah. At this rate, let me tell you how and when to piss. Yeah, literally. Keep it brand safe. Obviously. Fair enough. Whatever. Use Instagram's collaboration feature. Sure. To tag everyone clearly, the company you're attending with, you can gain this for any relevant game. I like how they say the company you're attending with. If I'm like a press company, let's say I'm going with as of Hellstormwargaming, they're telling me to tag Hellstormwargaming. Sorry? Priya, this one. I know I've already gone over this. UK specific content ideas. See more examples below. This is the best shit I've ever seen. See more examples below. Please breathe every 10 seconds or you'll be ejected. Hilarious. Hilarious. See more examples. Look at all the examples we've got, chat. You could do this one, or you could do this one, or you could do this one. Hell yeah, dude. Hell fucking yeah, mate. Let's go. It's attendees. What their game of the show was high completion content. Nice, sure. Format real idea. Here's why I'm going to UK Games Expo. How many times has it said that? I'm heading to UK Games Expo. The fucking hook, bro. The fucking hook. Does it come and leave an expo after the first round? No, it doesn't, funnily enough. ChatGPT, I got that one yet. Optional. I'll be at UK Games Expo with company name and their handle. You can find us at stand number and all number. It's the same thing like 4 times. It's the same here. Fucking hell, dude. Carousel post example. First time at UK Games Expo, start here. You don't need to be an expert. UK to new players, casual players, families, hobbyists, and long-time gamers. This 100% created using Canva. Well, yeah, it's called canva.com in the website. I was expecting to have to use screenshots, but it turns out they've not deleted it, so here we go. Talk to people, creators, exhibitors, and other players that are part of what makes the event special. Book your ticket. Optional. I'll be fucking every fucking page has theirs. I would have posted that with the square brackets. Just remember I hand drew my Instagram post because they wouldn't send it. Look, I just want to clarify before anyone gets mad, is that this specifically says behind the pass. Lift the curtain on what a media pass actually gets you. Audience love this and it's underdone. Chat, are you enjoying this? Do you love this? Do you love behind the press pass? Do you love behind the press pass? Do you love optional, albeit UK Games Expo with company name, add their handle? You can find us at stand number, in hall number. I'll be there daytime, so come over, say hello, check out product game demo. You know? Do you like being behind the press pass? Checklist before you hit post. Before the UK Games Expo goes live, run it through this. Does the first 3 seconds or caption line earn the next 3 seconds? Have I tagged the publisher, designer, and UK Games Expo official account? Is the official hashtag in the post, not just a comment? Is there exactly one clear call to action? I'm attending UK Games Expo. What? I'm not done. Have I disclosed any free demos, copies, or sponsorships? Oh, so they do know. They do have to say, have you disclosed any free demos, copies, or sponsorships? I can't highlight the whole thing, but you get the point. Have I disclosed that I'm being forced to post this? Have I disclosed that this is a hashtag ad because you said it's in exchange for a press pass? You know? Have you disclosed that you're not actually a robot, but you've had to copy and paste this? Have you disclosed that you drop it after round 1? At this point, you might as well give the access to all your social media and have them make your posts for you. If this is on TikTok/Reels, is the audio choice doing work? Is it fucking doing work? If this is YouTube, does the title contain the keyword someone would search for this video? Could a viewer... It's just like fucking... Like I said, this is ChatGPT rewriting the Mr. Beast handbook, but badly. Could a viewer who's never heard of this game understand why they should care in 10 seconds? Chat, in 10 seconds! If you answer yes to all 8, ship it. Ship it, bro. Fucking hell. Did you disclose that you had to pay £600 to play Warhammer? Did you disclose there's not a lot of time left? That's the clear call to action. I'm attending UK Games Expo and I spent £600 to play Warhammer. And this is jackass. I find my key videos by searching for drama. True. Common mistakes to avoid. Can I just zoom in? Oh, I can just zoom in normally. There we go. Burying the lead. The best way your video should be the first 3, not the last 30. Hey guys, so today I'm at UK Games Expo. Cut every intro you've ever filmed. Cut every video. Cut every intro. Kill it. Kill it with fire. You have to say, I'm heading to UK Games Expo with company name at stand number, in hall number, between date X time, tag publisher demo game. No call to action. Every person should ask of you to do one thing. I'm heading to UK Games Expo. Forgetting to tag the publisher, tag the designer, tag UK Games Expo, UK Games Expo every time. Filming what everyone else is filming. Bro, you've told me to film 60-second demos and little stand things and take pictures of the same thing about 19 times. How can I film what everyone else isn't filming? That's all you've told me to do. The overcovered hype game gets your video buried under 200 others. The undercovered gem is where you stand out. Every time. Post everything at once on Sunday night. Stagger across the week. Post event window as long as you reach window. Treating every platform the same. A 6-second TikTok is not the first minute of your YouTube video. Reformat, don't repost. No recurring formats. Game of the day beats 10 unrelated one-off videos every time. Wait a minute. No recurring formats. Wait. He said 60-second demo, walk through one game in a minute, repeatable format, massive volume potential. But it says no recurring formats. Game of the day beats 10 unrelated one-off videos. Repeat, don't repeat. Oh, thanks for viewing. So there you go, chat. That was the content creator, also known as the press pass, also known as in exchange for content, but also known as not in exchange for content. It's free. We'd like you to film. That was the stream deck, the press deck that they got to do. I mean, it's almost like he doesn't know what he's doing. It's almost like he just went, write me a press deck for a event that I am doing the media for, and then they just like copy and pasted it. And I love the below examples. I was waiting for the prompt to be on screen, you know what I mean? Or like, now we've wrote this, would you like to make it better, or would you like to add some like humor? I imagine that was humor for that company. Too long didn't read. UK Games Expo, choose your partners better. Yeah, I think they might have made a little misstep with that company that year. Because 1, awful. 2, the coverage was awful. 3, the creator coverage was awful. Because it was all the same. And 4, it was all generated with AI. How much do you think they got paid? You know what's sad, trolling? You know what's sad? Far too fucking much. As someone who's quite aware of X company and what they get paid for things and what they ask for things, they charge far too much. More than a £600 40k course, that's for sure. Makes you sad, doesn't it? Makes you sad. I could charge 10 grand to do fucking a bit of ChatGPT work, you know? Easy peasy. I think it'd be remiss of me to go over the other one that they had available at the event, because they had their own Canva slide, which was over into doing social media for people that was charging far too much. But like I said, I haven't named any names during this video. 100% honesty, the 1,000 I'm going to UK Games Expo post literally put me off going to the event. Well, what else are they supposed to do? They've been threatened if they don't. They've been held at knife point. You know? It's like that. It's where fucking... One sec. One sec. Fucking say you're heading to UK Games Expo right now. Say you're going to UK Games. You're heading to UK Games Expo right now. Say it! Post the picture again! And don't put hashtag ad. Make sure you put UK Games Expo 2026 CC. It's weird what animals rhyme with people's names, even fox. Yeah. Try it, Steve. Try it. Try it again, I dare you. Pop, pop, pop. Just leave that on screen, just there, just in case. Just in case. Fucking try it, bro. Fucking try it. Lambo! Thanks for the 43 months, bud.
Rejoined at Lambo Paints celebrates 43 months of membership.
Thank you, the 43 months, bud.
More fuel for how hard it is being a YouTuber. Playful face emoji. Personally, I'm just looking forward to the pretty.
Bro, it is hard being a YouTuber. I have to type prompts into ChatGPT and then threaten other smaller creators because they don't know what to expect when they go to UK Games Expo. I do wonder if anyone took them up on their personal service. It seemed dead at Expo. It sure did. Very experienced. He who shall not be named when put into a position of power will do the right thing, always fucks it up and goes hard in the wrong direction. Yeah, I really got that vibe, to be honest. To be honest, I got that vibe. UK Games actually used to work with on tabletop. They still have them work with on tabletop, but on tabletop do their own thing. You know, they do it on their own platforms. Whereas this company took over the UK Games Expo platforms for a little bit, but then also the creator marketing for some reason, even though they've got no experience doing that whatsoever, and it shows. Being a YouTuber is a hard job in the world. It isn't. You just post it to ChatGPT and then threaten people. Nice and easy. Unrelated, but your land speed of flight stand vid was based. Mine can go into my case without fear. I've already seen broken default stands online. Hi, mate. I thank you for using it. Just make sure you check out the full video. I'd really appreciate it. And they themselves are creators. Yeah, that's how they expect to be talking to as creators themselves. That's what the creative thing is. You know, that's what's the crazy thing is they post all this and threaten smaller creators, and that's how they expect other creators should be spoken to. You know, I think that's the craziest bit. If a company spoke to me like that, I would tell them to suck a fat one, no matter how much they're paying. You know, no matter how much they're paying, I'd be like, suck a fat one. Professionally, I would like to formally withdraw from this agreement or this partnership, i.e. suck a fat dick. That's what's crazy. ChatGPT prompt writing is probably the most useful skillful thing a person can do. A certain person, yeah. Say your head into UK Games Expo right now. Say it! Say you're not checking out the most hyped game. Cause drama. I'm just gonna leave that there. That's just gonna be there forever now. ChatGPT, how do I say suck a fat one professionally? Yeah, wild. Wild, bro. Anyway, fuck AI. That's what the whole point of this section was. Fuck AI. Stealing jobs from creators now and marketing managers. You know? God. Ridiculous. You could make a third audience that streamed that button. I could. Don't take my ideas. Don't fucking steal my ideas. You know what I love about it? It's called a PNG, even though it has the fucking PNG box around it, and it's not actually a PNG, it's a JPEG. That's what's great about it. Hey. Fucking gift a membership right now! Gift a membership or shoot! Let's piss you off quite out. No, let's make it better. Chat me when you don't give a membership. Bruh. Mandem, what's going on? Mandem, what's going on? Don't give Liam ideas? Bro, I would never give Liam ideas. Liam comes up with his own ideas of calling teachers arselers. That's his thing. I would never. Fucking give memberships right now! Andy, thank you for the gifted, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the unprompted gifted.
Gifted member.
Thank you, Papaya Pariah, for the gift of membership as well. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it. It's telling that one of their former employees now at another channel looks happy now and not like having a life drained out of him anymore. Also true. Good AI help me copyright Warboot. Oh, don't fucking get me started on them. Don't get me started on them. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. People have the short... Also influencers have the shortest memories. Why is there a fucking influencer marketing company that's now run by the guy who tried to copyright a fucking dead guy's idea? And why are people signed up for it? Lucky didn't say give 50 memberships. Gift 49 memberships right now. Gift 49 memberships right now. Why are fucking YouTubers and Instagrammers working with a company that tried to copyright a dead guy's idea? Sorry. Because that's where we're at now. That's the next drama, chat. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse and keeping my head to the ground, see what's going on. But that's the new one. Can't wait for the day VT falls apart and all its employees start spreading the tea. I don't know what VT is. I've got no idea what that means. But yeah, I agree. Wait, who copyrighted what by a dead guy? Do you not remember the Warboot drama? I made a video about the Warboot drama and then got blamed for killing a podcast, even though it was their own doing. McVitie's, nice. I love McVitie's digestives. We all know you use AI for your thumbnails, Mikey. Don't ban me. You're getting banned. You're using timeout. You can have 10 seconds, bro. Is that alongside their not Warhammer garments? Yeah, they're not Astartes garments. They can't call it Astartes because that's copyrighted, so they'll call it something really close, so they copyright that instead. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. People have the shortest memories whatsoever. Yeah, his company tried to screw a fucking dead guy and charity at the same time. But hey, we'll take some free paints and promote it. We'll take some free paints and promote it. Thank God. Fucking wild, dude. I didn't know the guy who made Warboot was dead. Yeah, I went over it when in my video like over a year ago. Here. Copyrighted a term invented by a dead guy and then tried to shut down charity with it. And now has an influencer marketing company that is fucking taking advantage of Instagrammers. Everyone's a fucking vulture, yeah. An influencer marketing company is literally by definition a vulture. There is no shame, no. I'm just waiting for the scandal, chat. Just waiting for the scandal. I just don't get how people have such short memories that they go, oh yeah, I'll work with that company. You know? That one that tried to fucking sue charities, yeah, I'll work with that company, why not? I'll cease and desist charities, and then I'll take 5 paints off them. Yeah, sure. I don't get it. I like I said, I just don't get it. I don't understand how you'd have that thought process. Or if you don't have that thought process, why have you not done the research, you know? Do you not look in? Well, do you not like look into things that you work with? You know what I mean? Like, why are you working with it? Not to be like, oh, fucking dog pile or anything, but like, do you not? If this is like super clear and it's quite public, and you just don't care, you just not care, and that makes me think less of you. Because they're all like Elon Musk. They want to be the king of the thing they do. They want to be king of the industry. The industry. 7 years in the industry, 10 years in the industry. Because some people show you who they are with their actions, not what they say. Also true. People that run influencer marketing companies are just people that want to step away from running elephant rings. I ain't against people using elephants, but elephant rings are crazy. Yeah, it's just fucking legal pimp rings, isn't it? Let's be honest. Iron Skull looking like it'll be quiet. Yeah, I'm fucking good. Fucking good. You know what I mean? Fucking good, bro. I want someone else to come along and copyright Iron Skull. Do you remember when Joe got better than him and started winning the games? He got told to throw games and then got fired, all for one man's ego. That would not and does not surprise me. But I am taking your word verbatim. I am not taking any stuff that I've been told by said people into consideration when reading that comment. Yeah, it's fucking mad, bro. Just like, who's fucking paying for this shit? You know what I mean? Who and why are people paying for this shit? That's what I don't get. It's always the scumbags that seem to do alright out of these things. That's not true. I am clearly reading chat, Joe. Some people, companies need a wake-up call. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Just like, don't work with people that are scummy. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. I won't work with the company that's scummy. And I won't work with you if you're scummy. And I won't promote something if it's scummy. And you shouldn't work with companies that are scummy either. Imagine paying for Warhammer coaching. Papaya. Subscribe right now. I was more of a I quit, you're fired. I quit. You can't quit, you're fired. I've already quit. Mikey's literally, if I speak, I am in big trouble meme dancing around this stuff. I don't know what that meme is, but it sounds like me. Oh, yeah, maybe. How about I get you a slap-up dinner and a room in a travel lodge? I'll let you play me at 40k. You can buy me a new studio. Is that all it takes? Is that... Oh, new playlist. New playlist just dropped. Yeah. Yeah, this is background music, I think. Zero more compass, equal profit. Also true. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? It's so frustrating. It's just frustrating. I think that's the problem I have with it. It's just frustrating. I'll just keep plodding along, chat. I'll make ends meet somehow. It'll work out, I'm sure. But if you want to support the channel, you can. No pressure. No undue pressure, but if you want to support the channel and become a member, you will be entered into a giveaway. The giveaway is free to enter, but if you want to support the channel with a super chat membership, I'll add you to a list and you entered in that way as well. But I try to do things morally sound and correct and legal. I'm sorry, I do that. I do that. Give fucking 50 memberships right now. Did I fucking stutter? Give 50 memberships right now. Sorry, chat. Don't worry about anything. Look, I don't have a gun, okay? I've got my hands are up here. What are you giving away this month? We're giving away a 40k battle force. I just haven't confirmed which one. I'll confirm which one by the end of the week. But I'm giving away a 40k battle force this week. This month, sorry, not this week. End of the month. I don't know if I have any other stories to tell you, chat. I won't lie. I don't think I have any other stories. I've kind of gone over them right now. I've kind of spit a lot. I won't lie. I've spit a lot. I forgot to do this. Like, Dan, thank you for the 22 months, mate. Really appreciate it. You will struggle to win if you don't enter. I won't lie, mate. You will struggle to win or be in a chance within if you don't enter. At Newport, can we kiss? Yeah, I'm definitely going to Newport. I have my ticket now. I definitely will be at Newport now. So I have my ticket. Well, my friend is giving me a ticket, so I should have a ticket. They're just going to need to learn how to transfer it. That's it. I found entering doesn't help all that much. I mean, you did win 2 back-to-back ones on the same day. With tongues, with Subtle Joe, always. I hear that Mikey removes models from the giveaway prizes before he gives them to you. My 11th edition launch box is missing a land speeder. You're lucky you won that thing, all right? You'd be fucking grateful. And there's warlocks in there instead. There's warlocks in there instead. Fucking coming out like I'm a scammer. I'm never a scammer. That's the biggest controversy, is that Elliot keeps getting really close to winning, and then the chat vote to let him stay in. But I'm like, shall I just take him out? And chat is like, nah. That's the only controversy someone could pull you up with. Go for it. All yours, mate. All yours. Go for it. Lambo sold me those models anyway. He sold them. He got them for free. Get your money back. Gilio! Thanks to the team, mate. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, bud. Thank you very much. I don't like orcs. Well, fair. Speaking of, if your name's Steve Whitten, please get in touch with me. I need to contact you. I haven't had a message from you or anything, I don't think. The ginger beard's pretty controversial. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. Steve Whitten is my alter ego. Fine, just log into your other account then and prove it. Should I take Vanguard Nids or Ultramarines? What, do you want to do well or just have fun? Angelus mine's Greyhounds. This is traveling blood, you know what I mean? This is being about blood. That's what this is. I like Mikey's ginger beard. It reminds me of my mum's minge. Just want to point out the controversial nature of that comment, that you know what your mum's minge looks like. I mean, let's be honest, I would have seen my mum's minge once, but I was like 0 days old, and then never again, I don't think. It's not something I would remember or think of remembering, you know? I wouldn't admit I know what it looks like if I did, which I don't. What a terrible time to be able to read. Why does Ginger Steve think of his mum's minge when he sees me? Don't know, but he does. He said it. It's right. It was right on there. Prude. Got me there, mate. Got me there. I am a prude. Have you covered the pre-painted terrain and its cost? I did kind of cover it. I mean, I did a tier list of all the releases the other day. I thought it was pretty good. This is what I thought to it. This is what I thought to the releases from the reveals the other day. I thought it was sick. I thought these ones were a bit shit, like the additional ones, but I just don't think you need them. That's why. The pre-painted terrain, absolutely sick, bro. Because someone passed me bleach from my eyes. Oh, and I missed that. I might do this for all of them. Like after the reveal, I'll do a tier list of all the things that I saw. The Academy, depending on how this goes, this is S tier. Absolutely. If the Warhammer Academy is, let's say, only to do with Games Workshop and they've advertised it's free like 19 times, absolutely wholly based. Wholly based Games Workshop. Absolutely hilarious. They might actually be going for 2 for 2, taking out tabletop battles and now taking out the Warhammer Academy in one fell swoop. Hilarious shit, dude. S tier, they should be charging £600 for that. They've said multiple times that the Warhammer Academy is free. The SEO damage is like irreparable. The SEO damage out the fucking window, bro. It's fucking like the bar chart's fucking wobbling like this. You know what I mean? What is the Warhammer Academy? It's a free learn how to play and do Warhammer thing that Games Workshop's setting up. They're teaching people how to play with like free videos, free guides. They've not said much about it yet, but now let's have a look. Warhammer Academy. Ah, the fucking SEO damage. Look at it. Oh, isn't it glorious? Look at the SEO damage. Oh, beautiful. Laughing like Brian Blessed. I'm loving it so much. What is the Warhammer Academy? It's building and painting and gaming. It's essentially like an online resource. An online resource to teach you how to play Warhammer, how to build and paint Warhammer, and then how the lore and collecting Warhammer. And also, it's free. Laughs in SEO damage. Sorry, do you mind if I turn the music? The music's always playing. It's still quiet so you can hear me over the top. Was better without the music. Thanks. Nice. Can't believe you put the prepainted terrain in 80 when people should simply be buying a 3D printer. Yeah, of course you can buy a 3D printer and do it, but fucking just buying terrain out of the box and going for it. Yeah, go for it. Have a great time with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was sick. They're all beast. All beast. I like how I put just this guy here, but then I put all the orcs in B tier or below. All the ogres, sorry, B tier or below. And then these are in shit because they're in shrinkflation. The Necromunda box was a scam, and they didn't even show pictures of the orc dice. Prepaid terrain 200, 3D printed 300. Nah, you can get bamboo for like 150. Babu, A1. Ah, 2-1. A1 mini 140. $200 for an A1, so it is cheaper. You need filament to go with it, but this is what I've got. It's quite good. I don't earn anything from Bamboo right now. So I did get a free printer from them though, so just be aware. But I'm not in like contract with them at the minute. I'm sure the people say this. I've fully painted set of 3D printed terrain. Well, I do. I have like 50. I have like 50 pieces of terrain. $50 pieces, 50 sets of terrain. Well, not all currently printed, but I have been doing it. Have you seen the website, chat? Look at our new link. Bam. Look at that. Damn. We've got terrain. 3D printer go burr. I just need to finish painting it. I need to finish painting it, but this is what the terrain looks like for our events now. Beast, right? Beast, right? I need to figure out how to share with you my terrain set I've made so far. Shoot me a DM on Discord, mate, if you want me to have a look. I'll take a look. I'm not promising anything. I'll take a look though. What are the layer lines like on terrain the A1? I don't have anything here, but they're fairly minimal. Like really minimal. This is like old terrain as well. This is like 10 years old now or something now. Something stupid. 9 years old maybe. All this stuff there. Oh, this is new and you can hardly see it. Do I have a picture? That's what our board looks like, though. I just need to paint it, like I said. Is that it? Oh, fuck! Don't look at that, chat. Chat, don't look at that. Please don't say you saw that. Tell me you didn't see that. Please, someone just say you didn't see anything. Just say you didn't see it. Please. Please just say you didn't see that. I saw you getting knob out. Well, you didn't see me get show anything else, right? Chat, listen. I'll get in real trouble if I've accidentally leaked that. Please just say I didn't see anything. Please just say you didn't see anything. I'll get in loads of trouble if you see that. Please just say you didn't see it. Say you didn't see it right now. Say you didn't see it right fucking now. A gift of membership as well. Gift of fucking membership as well. And say you didn't see it. Good job, Stein. Dan Elliott, great job. Dear Wag, good job. Your camera's getting scared of the gun. As you fucking should be. As you fucking should be, camera. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Like that. See, there are layer lines, but like they're very minimal. Obviously, this is unpainted. This is fresh off the printer. There are obviously layer lines just because of how it works. Matt Byro! Thanks for the gifted, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it, bud.
Gifted member.
Chat, don't tell anyone what you saw here today. But they look decent, you know what I mean? I did end up changing this. Link in the description, by the way, says link to Discord is invalid. What? The link in the chat doesn't. The link in the chat works. Don't know why in the description doesn't work. I'll have to update it. I'll do that now before I forget. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so there are layer lines, but like, it's fairly minimal. Do I have the updated one? This is my fucking box at the minute. Yeah, use one in the chat, mate. I've updated the link there, so if you refresh, it should be there. This is my fucking house at the minute. Just fucking terrain for it. There's so many walls in the new terrain, it's crazy. Yeah. Alright, chat. We got a game to give away. Because we hit 5. But also, what do you think? What do you think? Good event. I'm running an event. If you go shop, event tickets. I'm running an event on the 12th of July. You can come along. We have 17 tickets left. So we got 15 players, maybe? It'd be cool if you came as well. It's in 2 weeks. Or just shy of 2 weeks. It's not this weekend. It's weekend after. So come along. It'll be fun. It'll be a good laugh. It's the first 11th edition event. It's the first one we've run in, so it's going to be absolute chaos, which is going to be fun. We're going to have all the terrain all ready to go. It's going to be sick, bro. So come along, please. Sometimes I wish YouTube would let me choose who I gift a membership to, like Twitch does. Pretty cringe when Twitch has features and your streaming platform doesn't. No, it seems a bit annoying. It's just a shame Twitch is so bad. You know what I mean? I think that's the real crime. It's a shame Twitch is quite bad. Right, let me open Nightbot. We got a game to give away. Chat, I want you to type I'm heading to UKGE in chat. To enter. So I'm giving away, if you type what I've just typed in chat, I'm giving away a free game. It'll be one of Space Marine 2, Total War 3, Dark Tide, Bolt Gun, Realms of Ruin, Rogue Trader, or Battle Sector. And I'm sure Trawding Cleaner, I owe you a Dawn of War code, and I'll sort that out if you're still in chat. I'm pretty sure I owe you that. I think you never messaged me and I forgot to send it you. If you type I'm heading to UKGE, you'll be entered in to win a free game. I have all the games here, look. You do indeed, no worries. Yeah, I'll sort you out, mate. I got you. This is what we're giving away. So type I'm heading to UKGE to enter. There's currently 14 people in. There's like 50 people watching or something stupid. So if you'd like to win, just copy and paste the message. I'm being forced to make content and not put hashtag ad. So true. So true, bro. $15 in. Just tab in, type it, then you can tab back out again. Just type, I'm heading to UKGE. Anyway, I might be going next year. We'll see. We'll see. 17 in. Not even half of you want to enter. Does it have to be in caps? I don't think so. We've got Dan Elliott, we've got Esani, we got Mucking, we got Trawley, we got Kazarian, Arhane, Gilio, Power Pilgrim, Subtle Joe, Danian, Papaya Pariah, Alpha Omega, Diowag, Leaks Veeks, Happy Mitty, Dimitris, R, Sogaloo, 5640, and Terminator UK. If I didn't read out your name, you are not in. I'm really thirsty, so I want to end the stream so I'm gonna get a drink. So I'm not gonna be holding out for too much longer. I'm gonna give you a minute or two. And then we're going to draw. Anyone else would like a free game? One of the games on screen. We got Hockham. We got Geese. There's a little delay, so I have to stall a little bit. Because there's a bit of delay. G-Man's in. Great job, G-Man 666. That's 20. As soon as it turns 1 on my screen, I'm going to do it. So I've probably already done it by the time you've heard me say this, but it's 12:59 on my screen. Hurry up, I want lunch. 12:59. It's nearly 12. It's nearly 1. Oh, it's 10-1. There you go. Congratulations to Gilio! Gilio just won Realms of Ruin! Congratulations, Gilio. Let me know. Do you want to leave a message for your friends? You just won Realms of Ruin. Which I've realised just says Rogue Trader on here. Is in the title of the game. Can I cover the code? No, I can't cover the code. Galileo, congratulations. You just won a wager campaign of brutal conquest in the realm-shattering real-time strategy game set in the Warhammer Age of Sigmar universe. Become a warlord and lead 4 unique factions to conquer the wild and savage realm of Gur in a 10th tactical battle. You've won the game along with the Kurdos, Valentian, and the Gaunt Summoner DLC. Congratulations. Congratulations, bud. So that's it. That's it. That's the end of the stream now. Thanks so much for watching. Gilead, shoot me a message on Discord, mate. I just won the game that killed the studio and the DLC. Congrats. Congrats. So yeah, shoot me a message on Discord, mate. I'll get you sorted. Trolling, I'll sort you out as well, mate. We'll get them to checked off today. Just please send me a message. Also, if your name is Steve Whitten, please contact me as well. You've also won a prize. I'm giving away so many prizes. It's crazy. But that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on Friday for a live game. See you at Friday at 7. I just need to sort out my opponent. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you all. Bye.